welcome back. It's Debbie with Kip's Corner. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. And thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who've been playing along, I'm working on these two journals. They're Woodland Journals. And when I first did the cover, if you notice, or you may recall, that I've left, like I don't finish the cover when I'm first putting it together. But now I've got my signature sewn in. I don't have any of the ephemera in here or anything yet, but I do have my signature sewn in. And so I'm finishing off the covers. So I've got just some scrapbook paper that I found that I liked for the inside. Just trying to decide which one I want in the front and which one I want in the back. I think they're the same. Yeah, I cut them the same, so duh. So it shouldn't matter. I actually think I like that one better. So I think I'll put that one there. Nope, I take that back. I like this one in the back. I like this one in the back. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually using super matte medium. It's still by Liquitex. It's matte super heavy gel. And so it does dry. I've noticed that it dries a little quicker, but it is really thick. So I'm just putting a nice coat on the back of this. This has, those of you who've been with me for a while know that I typically, not always, but I usually use a vintage handkerchief in the inside front and back pockets. And so I've cut that down and sewn it on to this cardstock after I cut the cardstock to the size that I wanted. And now I'm just gluing in this end paper. So this is the inside cover. Well, no, I'm not on the inside. I'm on the inside back cover. Gee, choose your words. I don't know what I just got on there, but something. There we go. Just making sure I'm going in both directions just so I get nice coverage here, because I don't want any air bubbles. Get this out of my way. I just got that all over my hand. Oh, you know, the easiest things. Let's see if I can do this without sticking my head in the camera. Looks about straight. Straight enough. We're good here. Okay. So I'm just gonna, now if you've got a really thick cover that, you know, that wraps in here, you are gonna see it. I've got that with the other one, the other journal. It's not that the cover is so thick. It really has more to do with the fact that that cover is bumpy. And so my bumpiness, my bumpy lines are showing through. Just gonna get this, hopefully. Nope. Need some more. And this dries clear. There we go. So I just want to make sure that my corners especially, but I've got nice stuck them down. I just got ink on that. Oh well. Okay. Now I can also roll over this just to make sure, especially behind this pocket, to make sure I've got that down. And there we go. Nice little pocket there. This is not stuck down, but it should be fine. Should be fine. Okay. And I'm going to do the inside front. Okay. So the inside back, front and back papers are in. And now I'm ready to finish off the actual cover. Here we go. So let's see. I think these are some of the new ones. Let's see what looks good here. That might. Oh, I kind of like that one. Okay. And then I've got these. These might be too big because they are very big. No, I don't know. I like that too. And then I also have these. Let's see. There's a couple different sizes in here as well. So I can get the bag open. I don't think I will like this one as well. Oh, I don't know. Okay, decisions, right? I've got this one, which I like. I've got this one, which I like better. Okay, process of elimination. And I have, actually, I also have some of these Tim Holtz corners. If I can get them out of here. Here's the gold. Not sure. No. Oh, well, that one wouldn't work because my board's in the way. Okay, so that one's too big. That was easy to eliminate that, huh? And then I also have, just for fun, I've got some silver. No, I definitely don't want silver. I've got smaller corners like that, or bigger corners like that. I think I like this one. Now, these are all different thicknesses. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna go ahead and go with this plainer one. I don't think I really need a whole lot of hoopla going on. And it's a skinnier, it'll fit better. So it's a skinnier corner. Yeah, okay. So I need 4 of those. So I'm gonna get those 4. Get this out of the way. And I need a knob hitch. These are called knob hitches. And I think, make sure we get the right color here, because this package comes with several different colors. Yep, that's the right one. And now I need a back in also the right color. I think that's it. And I think that's all I'll need. On this particular journal, on a lot of my journals, or in most of my journals, I put beads. I'll put a dangle, a bead dangle, but I felt like this had enough going on here. I decided not to add one, and I just, I didn't feel like it necessarily needed it, and so I didn't put one on. But I will put some dangles off of the lace on the inside, and that's after I get this part done. Okay, I typically will use either Glossy Accents or E6000. And I like to, I'm doing that just as a safety precaution. I want to make sure that when I put the metal pieces on, that they've got some backup, if you will. And they're not solely reliant on just me. I think I got that open. And so what I do, let me get my pliers. Actually, they're here somewhere. I had them out earlier. Or not. Okay. All right, so what I do typically is I take my corner and I put just a dab. I did not get that open. There we go. Okay, so I just put a drop. I don't know if you can see that. Just drop a little right in that corner and then slide it on. Make sure there's no pages in the way. slide it on. I make sure that that's on there nice and snug. And I'm going to come in here and open this and just use my flathead pliers to pinch gently. Although, truth is, I have a heavy hand and sometimes I pinch too hard. But I just want to pinch that in there, snug that up in there so that it's not easily going to come out. And while then the glossy accents also will dry, of course. Then I usually just like to make sure I've got it on there all the way and give it a good push. There we go. All right. Next, so again, I'm just putting a dab into the corner, and that will help grab hold, not hold. Flip it over, give it a pinch. Give it a good pinch right there. And then push again. There we go. Nice. That needs to be pinched right there. There we go. I like to make sure those ends are pinched down nicely. I'm going to pinch this one more time. And sometimes I get marks on the, you know, like I said, I'm not very gentle, unfortunately. Okay. That's nicely pinched. I like that. I like the simplicity of those rounded corners. Okay, let's do the back. See if I can get my threads off of here. And 2 more. 2 down, 2 to go. Once I get the cover done, all that will be left is for me to go back in and add the ephemera pieces that I've made. I don't have those in here yet, so I just need to get those added in, and then this will be ready for a flip through. So almost done, I suspect. I apologize for not being on much. I did get some work done on it, but I did not feel well last weekend. I can only usually record on the weekends just because of work and everything else during the week. And so last weekend, I just didn't feel good. I wasn't sick, not COVID, but I just didn't feel good. I don't know if I had just had a few nights maybe where I didn't sleep very well, and so it caught up with me. So I spent the weekend last weekend just really not doing a whole lot of anything, and needed it. So that put me behind and put me behind the schedule that I wanted. But the good news is while I was doing nothing, I spent some time thinking through the journals, the types of journals, the topics, the themes that I want to do in the coming months. And yeah, I think I've got some good plans lined up in my head. Oh, and that reminds me, completely forgot, I hit my 2,000 subscriber mark. So thank you. So exciting. That was a big milestone for me. That was just something that I really wanted to do, and I did it. We did it. You did it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And so as soon as I get done with the Woodland Journals, the first thing I'm going to do is go back to the giveaway journal that I'm working on, which is a purple botanical soft cover journal. And I've got the cover done, and there's a few videos back where you can see me working on the cover. And I've got some ideas. I've chosen a kit or two that I want to use on the inside. And yeah, so I just have to do some assembly and pulling things together. Okay, when I put a knob post on here, what I do is I take the knob and I put some glossy accents, again, or E6000, either would work, and I put it into the hole or of the knob. Okay, and now all I gotta do is screw this on. That glue is still in there. so it will catch. And you can feel it catching. And you just want to get it, you know, nice and snug. Because once that glue dries, that will hold it well. My goodness. Okay, now that just needs to dry. I don't want to put any kind of extra weight or pressure or anything like that while it's there, because it needs to dry. Because these knobs, I have glue all over myself. These knobs do not have really, really long shafts, and the screws don't. And so sometimes the screw is not going into the knob as far as I would like to make for stability. And so this glue will hold all of that and hold that metal together during use. It is still screwed together, it's just not screwed together very deep. If that makes any sense whatsoever, I hope so. Okay, this is ready for me to, I need to put an eyelet over here. And so let me do that. If you don't have a crocodile, you can do this with an awl and a punch, any kind of punch, any kind of eyelet setter that you already have as well. Lined up nicely. And so this is ready for me to finish the ephemera and then do the flip through. Okay, the second one I have over here is, of course, the second journal that I've been working on, the second Woodland Journal. And on this one, I had already decided when I was putting it all together that I wanted to use these nice, pretty corners. And so I think that will look spectacular. Now on this one, I don't have a hole punched yet, so I need to do that. Nice, I really do like that. I really do like that corner with that. I think it's sort of, it almost mirrors the owl, and this looks like wings down here. So that's nice, that's nice. All right. And these book corners, these particular book corners were made for a thicker book. And so that's why I have a bit of a variety, so that I can accommodate when I have really thick covers and not have any trouble. But this book is not really that thick. And so, oh well. So I have a lot to smush down here, but that's okay. It's working. It's working just fine. And then I will check those after this completely dries. Glossy Accents does take a bit to dry, but once I feel like it's dry, probably overnight actually, to be perfectly honest. Tomorrow I'll come back in and check and just see, do a loose check and see if these are loose at all and if they need any more pushing. But they should be good to go. And that book is now done. So this is ready for the sari ribbon, the sari silk ribbon, and ready for the ephemera on the, you know, it might help my Glossy Accents if I actually close the lid. Ready for the ephemera pieces I have on the inside, and then it too is ready for, is ready for a flip through. So these are almost done. So close. I will have a flip through, record that next week or perhaps over the coming week. And then we'll get started on the next journal right away, which is, of course, the 2,000 subscriber giveaway journal. But for now, that's it. I just add corners. Again, I didn't put bead dangles on either one of these. I felt like neither one of them really needed it. Especially this one with the ornate corners. I felt like that was probably enough for this one. I see a little spot there that needs to be pushed down. And with the other one, with the mixed media that's going on here, I felt like there was enough going on here as well. I didn't want to overdo it. I will put some pretty dangles on the inside of both of these, and some doodads and the ephemera, and I will get these loaded up and finished up. Yay! And then as soon as I'm done with these, I'll be finishing off the purple botanical journal that is actually going to be a giveaway journal. And then I've got some ideas. I've got some cool ideas for some things to work on coming up, and I'm excited about it. So that's always good. And beyond that, I just want to say thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for helping me to reach that 2,000 subscriber milestone. It is greatly appreciated, and I appreciate your support and your conversations and your ideas and your comments and everything. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. We'll talk soon.